Changing that out hopefully today. I'm cleaning and then I'm gonna go look for a rug. I have a lot of tabs opened up, but nothing personal. I feel like this room is never ending, right? But just had ideas coming to me. Plans for this corner, this nook right here, that's gonna go away, is, show you my Amazon, this. I don't know if I want to pay that amount. I'm trying to find something cheaper, but I haven't had any luck. So, sorry about the shakiness, but let me show you. So that's what I want in this corner. So I'm thinking it'll come out to here, which I'm okay, like from this corner diagonal. Nice sheer curtain, make it a cute little corner. I don't know why you're so zoomed in. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this, if I'm gonna keep it or I might move that over here next to that. I don't know, we'll see. And I'll leave that for here for now. That's the only thing I'm gonna add is in that corner. Here's my garden that I'm gonna do in the front yard. And hopefully I'll get you some clips, but I've planned out my garden. Last year I did flowers, plants, trees. This year I want to try my hand at vegetables, fruits. Last summer I planted a citrus mandarin orange tree, still small. I planted pomegranate, which is doing well. I don't think it's gonna give anything this year. I did eucalyptus. That's doing really great. Even it made it through the freeze that we had here in Texas. I did plant a weeping willow tree, I believe, but it didn't catch, so I have to contact them because I have a year warranty to get me a new one. But that's that. And then let me show you. Here's my March spread for the month. Let me zoom in. You know, I'm on a health journey, so I have put these in here, and I'm kind of like documenting my weight. Here I have little sad emojis on specific dates because March is it's a sad month. I had two family members that had passed in March, and plus one family member that had passed, but his birthday's in March. So I just kind of put an emoji there to kind of remember them. So yeah, I've been working on that. So let's see. If I hit, what I like about this planner, if you hit, say today's Saturday on the month of March, all I have to do is hit this date and it'll take me to the daily. So this is Saturday, right? And what I want to do today. And I keep getting distracted, so I'm not on track. So then if you go, I'm gonna zoom in. You can see right here, I hope you can. It has week 1, week 2, week 3. If I hit week 1, let's do week 2. It'll take me to the week. I think it's not going to week 1 because today's the end of the week. I mentioned in other videos how I want to work on my health. So I've been upping my protein. I've been drinking a lot of water. Hit 7, it'll take you back to. So it's very interactive. Like if you hit whatever day you want to go to, it'll jump to that. If you want to hit the week, it'll jump to that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I have the iPad Air 13 M3 chip because I like to, the hardest part about YouTube is editing, right? So I don't want to have to sit here hours and hours in editing. So I got that iPad because I can edit as I can in bed, you know, drop the clips, you know, every day I can do a little bit. So I will check back in later. Okay, so my keyboard came in that I just ordered. And I'm actually just now trying to figure out how to connect it Bluetooth. So this is exactly what I want. This is like my, I don't know, probably my 10th keyboard because I just can't seem to find the sound and the feel. But this, I think this is the one, as you can hear. Look, I have it with the lights when you type. It lights up, but I can change that. You know, so whatever row I'm on, it's what lights up. That's kind of cool. I just noticed that. Turn the light off so you can see it a little better. You hear that sound? Beautiful. I love this. I like it the way it is, to be honest, but I have new keys that I'm going to switch out. I showed you the other ones, but I did buy some new ones, and the room still looks like this. So I just got back from Walmart. I found another rug. Turn the light on. I found a 6x7 rug, and I just wanted a simple neutral rug. So this is beige. The feel is really nice. It's thin, and I don't think it's gonna lift when I'm vacuuming like this one. You can tell this one was cheap. It's like, so 6x7 7. I guess I didn't even know they made that, but I'm glad I found that. It's gonna fit perfect in here. So I have this flooring where it's like cushioned under here, this gray. It's you put it together because the bottom underneath is that tile, and some are cracked and broken. So I kind of went ahead and put this flooring. It's kind of like you put it down for gym equipment so you can work out. So it's very soft. So, and there's a piece of plywood underneath all of this. So what I'm gonna do, I know I'm going backwards instead of forward, but I think I need to do it correctly. So when I there's a big crack tile under here, right? Where it's kind of soft. I'm not ready to replace the whole floor, so I bought a 8x4 sheet of plywood, but instead of laying the whole thing and buying another one, I didn't know back then. I didn't do DIY, I didn't do any of that, so I didn't know really how to configure that. So what I did, I cut it, the plywood, like here, here, and here. So there's a hump right here. Right here there's a hump, and it goes this way because that's where the crack in the tile is. Not a very good thing because I can't roll around. When you walk, you feel it, you kind of like hit the bump. So I ordered from Home Depot I ordered 3 sheets of 8x4 plywood. So I'll lay one and then one over here. Then once I put that down, I will put this back again, lay it back down. Then I will put the carpet on top of that. This corner is going to be a cute little nook and a reading nook, and I already showed you what I want to buy, but it sits too low. And then make a platform and then put it on top of that. So I'm not on the ground. That's what I want to do there. And you know, it's going to be on the ground. I don't want any dust, any hair from Riley getting on it. Okay, back to the keyboard. Oh, and Walmart. I'm all over the place. Okay, I wanted to show you what I bought from Walmart first. So I bought this contact paper. I was thinking that I can wrap this wood up, and it's removable, so it should be okay. Wrap it, make that white, and then I'll buy another one of these desk pads that's colorful, put it on top of there to give it color. That's my thought behind that. Okay, that was $2. I think it was $2 or $3. I don't know, but let me get my receipt so I can tell you exactly what I paid. It looked like it was $3, but it looks like it's on the receipt it's $2. All right. I bought 2 of these curtain rods. And if you can see, they have a little jeweled knob on it on both sides. So the corner where they meet, show you like this, where they meet they'll just meet, right? So it'll be like that. So the jewel tone over here, jewel knob over here, corner, and that's how the curtain will go. I wanted to go corner and then come out a little bit here, and then the curtains will drape here, and then I'll have lights on there, twinkle lights, right? So hope you see in the vision. That's the vision. Okay, so then I found these at Walmart. So the way they are, there was one already open. I bought 3 of those. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but I wanted to make sure it looked very full in that corner. So let's see. Is that open? That one open. I think this one's open. Okay, this one's kind of open. So let me open this. I already got off track. I was talking about the keyboard, but I want to go ahead and do a quick little haul. So these are blackout curtains. At the back of it, It's very thick. Actually, very nice material, right? And then in the front, you have a sheer. So that was the vision I had anyways. I was going to put a curtain, a solid curtain, then I was going to put a sheer curtain. That's a lot of work. Well, then I found these at Walmart that are already made that way. Check that out. See that? You can see through that. So then my vision is I will put twinkle lights in between these two, which was my plan all along. I just didn't know they made this. So they only had 3 in stock. I'm thinking I might need 1 more. I can probably find it at another Walmart. But that will go here. Up here. In that corner. I think I might have enough for 3. I don't know. So they have this in a rainbow color. Rainbow meaning the back was white and the sheer was rainbow, like pink, yellow, blue, purple, and a little bit of green. And then I bought this because it's about that time to start working outside. You saw my garden plan, so I thought this was so cute. This was also $14.97. I'm keeping it, so I'm gonna go ahead and rip it up. It has a little clip. I almost left it. I'm like, I don't really use an apron. I live in Texas, so I don't know about all that clothing on myself. It's too hot. But I thought it was cute. If my garden flourishes and I get veggies, I thought about putting this on. And I love the color. Put you closer so you can see. Got 2 pockets here. And then it has like little straps where you could put like hook on some of your tools. It was cute. I like the pockets in case I need to put something in there. This is like a canvas, so it's really good material. Walmart, $14.97. I want to learn how to do potted plants, flowers, whatever it is. So I thought this would help me. I have to do more research on self-watering pots. I don't know how that works. So I'll have to watch some videos. This is my 2nd year gardening. And last year I did flowers, and a lot of my plants died because Texas was so hot over the summer. I'm talking about hot. I couldn't keep up with the watering, and I don't have a watering system, which I'm probably going to put in this year. These, I bought lettuce, kale. All of these were $1.96. I got all these. I'm excited. It was supposed to rain like 90% today, so I didn't tell the lawn guy to come today or tomorrow because of the rain, and it hasn't rained today. It would have been a perfect time to clean up. I don't know. Now I gotta wait another week for him to come. Sucks. But I want it to rain so it can soften up the ground so that I can start digging up a lot of the weeds and cleaning up stuff. That'll kind of help me. But that's my haul from Walmart. I think that's everything. Yes, that's it. All right, so let's get back to what I bought. The keys. You saw my keyboard. So let me show you. Amazon. I like that keyboard. I love the way it sounds. I love everything about it. I just want to change the keys. They're like, they call them candy. They're so cute. Look at that. Oh, these flipped over. So I'm torn between this one, these, and the other ones. The other ones are more softer. These are more of a muted pink. Right? So let me go ahead and open the other one again. Dang it, you're on it. So there's this set. I don't know, that doesn't look very good with the glare, but so I think I'm gonna go with this set. Right? I'm gonna go with this set. And I found another mat, this one, that's larger, that I think will go edge to edge, and I'm gonna do white. Brighten it all up. And then I'm gonna replace this one. I know I just bought this and I do love it, but I have one that's kind of like a patchwork. Let me show you. I'm thinking that on my desktop here. I don't know, could be too busy. But I like it. It gives me all the colors and just brings it all together, I think. And then that's the way it would look on a white background. I don't know. You guys let me know. Because I feel like it's not too kid-like, right? I'm an adult, right? And I'm an older adult, right? But it's also kind of vintage, kind of, you know, patchwork quilt type of vibe, so I can get away with that. Now if it's kind of like childlike, then that's just kind of weird. But you know what, YOLO, you live only once, right? So I'm gonna buy things that make me happy. So there again, those are those. I think I'm gonna return those, keep these. All right, back to you. So I showed you these already, and they are cute, and I don't think I like them after all. I like these that I got here. So I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna return these. I gotta be careful. I guess this goes like this on top. Let's try to do this. Comes with this little key remover. And I don't know how to do it. Just do a function key. So I'm assuming it goes this way. I don't know. That was easy. Let's try to put it on. That's what it looks like. I hope it is easy. That was easy. Okay, I switched to my... Dang, I just need to film on my cell phone. I switched to my cell phone. So that was pretty easy. I'm going to put you on my tripod real quick. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. So I changed the function key F1. Here's F2. I'm gonna take that one out. It was really easy too. Oh wow, look at that. It just comes right out. So I have this function key, F2. That's it. Let's try, let's see if you can see this. is this one? They have this for the escape key. Because I don't see an escape key, so I'm assuming that's what I would put there. Yeah, I don't see an escape key. Scroll key, number lock. So let's change the escape key. I just changed the escape key with the little smiley face, the F1, F2, and you didn't get any of that on camera, so we're gonna go F3 now. Let's do that one. F3, so we're gonna put it on here. And abbreviate it. I need something else to get that out. I can't. That's gonna take the longest is me taking them out of the plastic. Okay. Okay. Here's where I'm at so far. I've done all the function keys, number keys, first row, second row. I'm on the last row. I've done all these. I'll need these and these, so I'm almost there. This is the escape. Enter. So I love this keyboard as a base. So they have it in white color. I got the pink, but they also have it in white, and I think I'm gonna purchase the white and then put different keys on those, and then just switch them out as I want to. So this is what I've taken off so far. All these white keys are what I've taken off. It's okay. You're all right. It's okay. I'm happy with it. Okay, so I'm gonna now put everything up the box so that I won't lose these, and then if as I live with it and decide I want to change it out, I will. But that is the look. But oh, I kind of like this one. I like 11. That's 11. How the light stays on when you type it. Okay, so I dimmed the light so that you can see what I'm talking about. And then on the side of the keyboard, it's just has a light. It's rainbow on each side. So okay, so now that this is all done, I'm gonna go ahead and read the instructions on how to get this working with my computer. But I'm happy with the keys and everything, so. All right, I will pick up the camera when I have more to share and continue to add to this video.